Open Source Prophet Cancer. I want to welcome each and everyone. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and thank you for being here. I hope everyone is doing amazing. So my first card is Holy Union. So you are attracting a holy union. You're attracting a soulmate connection, romantic opportunities. So you're attracting something new in your life, something meaningful, something stable, something that's gonna bring stability, something's gonna bring you contentment. So let's see what else pops out. Damn, the cards are just all over. Let's see. Leadership. So maybe your leadership qualities have activated. You're in a leadership role. Time to evolve. Trust the ability to guide others. So you're a leader. You're a religious leader or a spiritual leader, whichever you are. You have an inner fire that keeps going. It's burning high. Let your passion lead to your purpose. So there's something that you're doing in this leadership role that you're very passionate about, and you're using it in your purpose to lead others, reclaiming your magic. So I'm assuming you had to release something and you had to call your power back so you could release this and claim back your magic. So Isis is helping you with strength and power and wisdom. And third eye activation, call your power. Look at that. I didn't even see that. What is rightfully yours? So you're calling your power back. Look at that. Divine severance. So you had to release all these karmics. Ooh, you definitely did. I threw the card away. You had to release all these karmics. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there was 6 devil in your life that you had to remove, because you had to cut the cards from these energies, because they was keeping you limited. They was keeping you blocked. These are like destiny swappers, and they was keeping you in fear and drama. They was keeping you in a negative energy. So you had to let that go. I'm just going to pick the cards randomly. See, look at that. You had to let them go. So you had to karmic release what no longer psych you. So maybe someone tried to do psychic work on you, someone that was a snake. Look at that. So the end of the cycle, your debts are paid. Choose your destiny. So you have unlocked something new because you have released what no longer is serving you. I'm just speaking them. I can't see what's. So you have heightened awareness. Your third eye is open. So maybe you could be a seer, a psychic, or you have psychic abilities. Make peace with the thoughts of your world. So with you making peace with your thoughts and you're thinking positive, you're attracting positive, and it's opening up your eyes. So because you overcame limitation, look at that, overcoming limitation. So Lady Portia, so you had to karmic release stuff out your energy, let go the need of to be right. So and let things flow and let things be. So you're tapping into your manifestational vortex. So whatever you're working on, whatever you're journaling, whatever you're creating, whatever you're manifesting, belief make manifest. So whatever you believe is what you attract. Thoughts attract, create. So whatever you are attracting, whatever you're creating is coming in for you, because you are going with a positive mindset. So spiritual awakening. So you've been through a spiritual awakening, and you're interconnected with the universe, and you're understanding the inner working. So you understand everything around you, and you understand what's going on because you're tapped in. So maybe you have this healing energy, you have this healing light that's around you. Maybe you're a star seed, you're 144, you're a chosen. So your wellness is unfolding. So maybe your health is changing. Knowing the healing is a journey. So maybe you had to release certain things that was draining your energy, and physically and mentally and emotionally draining you. So you had to release this so you could be at balance. So you're someone that's a devoted warrior. So you on your purpose and you're not letting up. Let God love hold you in strength. So you're in strength because you're let God guide in your way, and you're let God guide in your footsteps. So you're someone that's very gifted, extremely gifted. So you're like a psychic, or you're someone that's a seer, or you're just a star seed, or you're developing more, like your clairs are activated, your clairvoyance, your claircognizance, your clairaudience. So revealing hidden talent. So you're tapping into your talent. So your gifts is helping you with your talent. So whatever you're creating, you're using this via your gift. opportunities to shine. So it's going to be an opportunity to use your gifts, and this is going to help you to shine, because whatever you're doing is attracting. So you on a divinely mission, you're divinely guided, enlightened action. So you receive messages. Make choice from the heart. So you're making choice from the heart. You're making logical choices. So with that being said, things are changing for you. So see, you have a paradigm shift. Things are shifting for the better for you. Activation, because you have activated. So I could say that you've been through a soul activation to grow, make necessary changes. So you had to grow, evolve, and make the necessary changes. So you had to step off, and you had to do this inner work in order to bring this in. See, clairvoyance activated. Did not just say that. See, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. So you know your intuition on point. Don't let them tell you it ain't working. It's working very well. Your lights are activated. See, acceleration. Things are taking off for you because your light is shining. You're very brilliant, and you're standing in your light. So whatever you're doing, you're standing in your power, your authenticity. You're in your authoritative seat. Cosmic power. So you have a cosmic power. So you are divinely guided. You're tapped in. You have unlimited potential to grow, sacred mission, and initiated. So you have been in an initiation to grow, expand. So a miraculous event is coming in for you. So let's see what that is. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. So since you've did the inner work, you've did the work on yourself, this is shifting, and this is bringing in something for you. So maybe you have a divine magic that's within you. A teacher awakens. So maybe you're using your gifts to teach. The student becomes the master. So you had to overcome things in the past, like challenges, obstacles, things that no longer serve you, a relationship, friendship, whatever. And you had to overcome this, and you had to let it go. You had to heal yourself so you could become the teacher based on your experiences. So trust the process. So you are trusting the process. You create space for divine order to fold. So you're following the guidance. So maybe you have stepped into your spiritual calling, and you're on your spiritual journey. Divine protection, breakthrough moment. So you are divinely guided, and you are divinely protected, and you're going to come upon a major breakthrough, because things are changing for you, because you have stepped into your action. You have stepped into your enlightened action, and you're enlightened because you choose compassion, you choose love, and you're moving forward with grace. Acts of service. So maybe you do acts of service for other people. Maybe if you see someone that's hungry, you give them something to eat, or if you can help someone here or there, it doesn't have to be money. You help them with kindness. If you see someone going across and you see that they need help, or you with a bag or something, you help them, or you're using your gifts to use as service. So you're transcending fear. So you had to release fear, because fear blocks you. Facing fears lead to fearlessness. Embrace your power. So you're becoming very fearless, and you're in your power. So mystical knowing. So you have an inner knowing. You have an inner knowledge. You have an inner wisdom, breaking boundaries. So you had to break through boundaries, challenges that meant to wear you down, relationship that meant to put you down. You had to break through that and put your barriers up. Personal experience with God. So maybe you had to have a personal experience with God, expanded heart. So this is how you have forgiven things and releasing things, and your heart chakra is opening up. Openness, liberated. So you are broken free. Let your love and be loved. So you are letting yourself be loved, and you're giving love. So look at that. You have a violet flame that's inside of you, something that's not able to be taken out. You have a white light that's surrounding you. So you're someone that knows how to release the old by alchemizing those energy and release it and let it go. And so you're making way for the new. The blue light beings, light transmission. So you have evolved. You have ascended. You're on your journey. You're on your life path. So you have healed your wounds, and it's an important information is charging up. So because you're in balance and harmony, you're able to sit still and receive messages. Divine intervention. So divine had to intervene on that path to turn you around to a different path so you could step into enlightenment. So you had to weigh your option and see if you wanted to go right or you want it to go left, or you want it to go front, or you want it to go back. So you choose your highest good, which was forward on your journey. So you have an inner learning, which you're learning things, you're growing, your knowledge is expanding beyond the mere. Follow your heart, the truth prevails. So maybe you're someone that speaks truth, facts. So you're entering into a prosperity vibration because you have an energy shift. You have a magnetic shift, which you are attracting health. So maybe your health is improving and you're attracting wealth because you're in a balanced, happy state. So your manifestation is coming true because you're a spiritual force field. So maybe your spiritual inheritance is being unlocked to you because you have done what you needed to do to receive it, and you're in that vibration. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. So you look, didn't I say that? You are protected and divinely guided. Sacred vessel. So maybe you are someone that's not having sex. When you don't have sex, your vessel becomes pure. You become strong. Things change for you. Things shift for you. A lot of people don't know that. You are the answer. You're being guided on your purpose. So you're strong. No one is able to take from you and manifest off your sacred energy when you are not. They can come and manifest off of you when you're doing that. They can take from you. So with that said, your light is activated. You are called to action. So you're on this journey. You're doing what you needed to do, and you're receiving this power surge, and you're doing your earthly mission. So you was brought here on earth to do what you're doing, and you're going to attract a future sacred connection. So you're going to attract someone that's on the same journey as you, the person that's same light-minded as you. They want the same thing as you, and you guys are going to have the same magnetic energy. You're going to be drawn to each other. Synchronicity, divine connection, understand the lesson. So you had to understand the reason why you went through these lessons so you can get to the blessing. So you're going to have a miraculous encounter where you're going to encounter someone who you're going to be in a relationship with, and you're going to know because you're going to feel that energy shift. Divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. So you're standing in your power. Initiatory experience. So you've been initiated into a higher round where your current situation is initiating your gifts. So all your clairs are expanding, and you're using your gifts to guide you and help you and guide others. Evolution, vibration. So you're in a evolved state where your mind is changing. Your perspective is changing. The way you think about things is changing. So you're building a legacy. You're creating a legacy. Technology process. So you maybe if you're doing something online, you're evolving. You're learning how to be flexible, adaptable. You're learning how to change and expect acceleration. So things is gonna take off for you because you're in the right vibration. Sorry guys. You have a resilient spirit that keeps going. Didn't want to mess it up. So Gia is helping you to stay in this energy and help you to be balanced in this energy. So you have an earthly connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith. So which you trust in your intuition and trust in your guidance, and you are able to see beyond the veil, and you are able to not see some things that's hidden. You're going with your intuition. You're using your intuition, and this is guiding you because you're a very resilient spirit. So divine immersion. So you have emerged from the dark side to the light side. We both have dark and light, but we have to learn how to balance out all our energies. When you stay in the dark side, you're in a low vibration. You could be in your masculine energy or your feminine energy, but you know how to balance both. Let be seen. The world know your gifts. So you're emerging. You're coming out of the woodwork. You're popping up. You're taking off. So whatever you're doing, you're getting there. So let the world know your gifts, and you're gonna be seen. So if you're not seen fully, you're gonna expand more. Open channel. So you have an open channel, an open communication with the gods, the angel, the guides, the ancestors. You're receiving the codes. You're receiving the downloads. You're receiving the message. You're receiving sacred information, sacred knowledge. So you're receiving the signs and symbols, synchronicities, angel numbers, sacred activists. So you're someone that stand up for the underdog. You're someone that stand up for the black sheep. You're someone that stand up for the wounded. Don't be afraid to stand up for your beliefs. So you're standing in your power, and you're standing in your strength. You're not letting anyone stop you from what you're doing. You have a divine knowledge. You're divinely guided. You're tapping. So you have higher learning. You have gained a new perspective. You have gained new wisdom. You have opened your Akashic records. Commit to your wisdom through your study. So you're studying and you're learning and you're expanding. Open source, like, subscribe.